You're saying you're from some weird alternate. If you shuffle that deck of cards enough times, infinitely many times, you know that the order of the cards sooner or later has to repeat, no way around it. Similarly, if space goes on infinitely far, the configuration of particles region by region by region must repeat too. There simply aren't enough distinct possible configurations to go around. Now, what does that mean? Well, I am just a configuration of particles, as are all of you, as is the Earth, as is the Sun. If the configuration of particles that we show in evidence here repeats somewhere else in the cosmos, as it must, by that little argument that I just gave you, then that means that out there in the cosmos, there are copies of you and me, the Earth, the Sun, and everything else. Reality as we know it has parallel versions, parallel realities, parallel universes out there in an infinite cosmos. And in fact, if you think about it, it's even easier for the particles in some region to almost replicate the configuration that we see here. So, in some of those other universes, some decision that you may have made, which amounts to particles in your brain and vocal cords, superpositions and worlds, can be in superpositions. Some physicists say the multiverse is not a legitimate topic of scientific inquiry, and concerns have been raised about whether attempts to exempt it from experimental verification could erode public confidence in science and ultimately damage the study of fundamental physics. Some have argued that the multiverse is a philosophical notion rather than a scientific hypothesis. Proponents of the multiverse idea often try to respond to these criticisms by saying that the multiverse, crazy as it sounds, is not a hypothesis, but rather a natural consequence of an accepted model of physics. In other words, it just follows from the laws of physics that we live in an infinite number of universes, and we will never be able to prove otherwise. Thanks for watching. Did you like this video? Then show your support by subscribing and ringing the bell to never miss videos like this. Music.